mushroom.
A lush and extremely humid region of the planet's vast cave systems. The environment is covered in a thin layer of mossy grass which resides on top of the dirt. The region's description points out the repulsive nature of the biome and its numerous quantity of fungi, one of which includes an exceedingly large xenofungus with purple spots on its cap. Other fungi can be found, such as ones with large helmets, brown mushrooms of various sizes which exude a lot of purple fumes, a gray mushroom which greatly resembles the prevalent bulu cap, perhaps it's a distant cousin of some kind, and a hollow but colorful xenofungus. Amid the copious amounts of fungi, there are large blue plateaus. While they act as reliable platforms for dwarves, they also greatly resemble the fungi seen growing on trees. These bulbous mushrooms tend to come in large groups, often taking over an entire room of said cave. It's also the most volatile, as it'll spray poisonous spores around itself either when approached or harmed by mobile creatures. These same spores can easily be lit aflame in a chain reaction of small explosions, though one must ponder of the spore's long-term effects on creatures and dwarves. An exceedingly rare xenofungus, which glows in the dark and greatly varies in sizes, can be found in the region. It features small blue indents with spikes poking out of them. Otherwise, its rarity is a mystery. One of the few non-fungal features in the region is the glow tree. Each of its bulbs glows in the dark, and when hit with exceptional force, it will shine bright. Hitting each bulb will cause the tree to permanently illuminate a large area around itself. Crawling around the caves is a unique variation of the maggot, a poison maggot which releases poisonous fumes upon death. Perhaps this is the result of the aforementioned poisonous spore mushroom. Slops of goo can form around any given surface, greatly hindering the movements of any living being that passes through it. Whether this goo formed naturally or is a result of the goo bomber's existence is unknown. Perhaps the goo puddles are really some sort of eggs for the goo bomber. Scurrying through the bogs is the silicate harvester, as it can find various nutrients in such a lush region. Emitting from below the ground is a steam geyser, undoubtedly contributing to the region's humid atmosphere. The dwarves can utilize these geysers for reckless traversal of the environment. Incubating here are glyphid eggs, giving us yet another region to add to the list of the glyphid's preferred breeding grounds. Large roots can be seen sprawling throughout the bogs. As previously mentioned, I theorize that these roots have come all the way from Hollowbow. Dangerous exploding plants can form in the bogs. They explode when irritated, and the viewer has theorized that their explosions could be yet another way of spreading the plant's spores. Perhaps that's exactly how this type of plant has spread in multiple regions. Giant fossils of xenoforms can be located in this region, continuing the mystery of what once resided in this planet. Fungus Bogs is most definitely one of the lesser puzzling regions. Compared against our sample size of one inhabited planet, we can find even the strangest mushrooms here on Earth, such as the hollow mushroom. The one theory I can come up with is that Fungus Bogs could be some sort of remnant of the planet's surface back when it was inhabitable. Like traces of the old Hoxes survives purely thanks to these plants and fungi spreading into the tunnels. In this region you can find a C. It gets a C, on my tier list.